a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch. Always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead.
Hello guys, back again with the Raccoon Channel for those of you who like to play offline FPS games with cool graphics. This video will help provide the right recommendations for you. But before we get to the main topic, don't forget to click the subscribe button and also the bell button so that you always get updated information about the game from us. Top 8 offline FPS Android games.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
You know I'm always honest. There ain't no way I'm ever stopping.
I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
I'm always flirting with pain. She like to hurt me and maim. I'm always working to change, but she's still lurking the same. I keep on building a dynasty while the haters be trying me, but they hate from inside. You see, hate themselves in society, so I let them be quiet.
Bright Memory Mobile is a first-person action shooting game developed by the Chinese indie game developer FYQD Studio. It was initially released for PC in 2019 and then later ported to mobile devices in 2020. The game is set in the year 2020, where an inexplicable incident has occurred in the skies above the world. As a member of the Supernatural Science Research Organization, SRO, the player assumes the role of Shelia, a skilled warrior with both scientific and combat abilities, who sets out to uncover the secrets behind the incident. The gameplay of Bright Memory Mobile combines first-person shooter mechanics with sword-based melee combat and allows players to use a range of weapons, skills, and abilities to take on enemy forces. The game features a fast-paced, action-packed campaign that takes players through a variety of locations, including ancient Chinese ruins, futuristic high-tech, and otherworldly dimensions.
I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch. Always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we
Brothers in Arms 3 is a third-person shooter video game developed by Gamloft and released in 2014. The game is set during World War II and follows the story of Sergeant Wright and his squad of soldiers as they fight their way through various battles in Europe. The game features both a single-player campaign and a multiplayer mode. In the single-player campaign, players control Sergeant Wright and must complete a series of missions across different locations, such as Normandy and Tunisia. The game also includes a variety of weapons and equipment that can be upgraded as the player progresses through the campaign. In the multiplayer mode, players can join forces with others to form a squad and compete against other squads in various game modes, such as Team Deathmatch and Domination. The multiplayer mode also allows players to customize their characters with different uniforms and gear.
So where is all the positivity? I feel like we all just hate on everything, it's killing me. Thoughts build quick, causing different possibilities. Negative thoughts will cause different disabilities. So do better, work hard under pressure. If you got no time, work smarter than ever. Don't ever let them tell you that you can never say never. And turn your mind into the truest to go-getters.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
You know I'm always honest. There ain't no way I'm ever stopping.
I
Nobleman 1896 is a first-person shooter game developed by Forsaken Media for iOS and Android devices. The game is set in an alternate version of history in which the Industrial Revolution never happened, and the world is still ruled by powerful aristocratic families. Players take on the role of a member of one of these noble families and engage in intense battles against rival factions using a variety of weapons, including rifles, pistols, and melee weapons. The game features a campaign mode with multiple missions and objectives, as well as a multiplayer mode where players can compete against each other online. Nobleman 1896 also features a unique strategy element, allowing players to command troops and use tactics to gain an advantage in battle. The game's graphics and sound design are highly detailed and immersive, helping to bring the world of this alternate history to life.
To the game, bruh, fuck the game up. Change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness. Famous for the way up, play the game, bruh.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
You know I'm always honest. There ain't no way I'm ever stopping.
I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top,
I'm always flirting with pain, she like to hurt me and maim. I'm always working to change, but she's still lurking the same. I keep on building a dynasty while the haters be trying me, but they hate from inside. You see, hate themselves in society, so I let them speak quietly while my actions speak wider. See, they be hiding in privacy with the screen. Oh, the irony to hate someone who's trying to be whatever they would like to be. We all feel the anxiety, we make our own rivalries. Yo, so where is all the positivity? I feel like we all just hate on everything, it's killing me. Thoughts build quick.
Bullet Force is a popular first-person shooter game that was developed and published by Blaze Games. It was first released in 2016 and is available on various platforms such as Android, iOS, and web browsers. The game features a variety of different game modes, including Team Deathmatch, Free for All, Conquest, and Gun Game. Players can also customize their weapons and character skins to personalize their gameplay experience. One of the standout features of Bullet Force is its multiplayer mode, which allows players to compete against others in real-time battles. The game also offers cross-platform play, meaning that players on different platforms can still play together.
I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top,
Yo,
yeah.
no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making posters, and we ain't got nothing to hide.
Phobos 2089 is a first-person shooter game that was released in 2019 by an independent game developer called Kodali Ninja. The game is set in the year 2089 on the Martian moon Phobos, where the player takes on the role of a soldier tasked with investigating a mysterious signal coming from a research station. The gameplay features both single-player and multiplayer modes, with the single-player mode consisting of a story-driven campaign where the player fights off various enemies and uncovers the truth behind the signal. The multiplayer mode allows players to compete against each other in different game modes such as Deathmatch, Team Deathmatch, and Capture the Flag. The game has received mixed reviews, with some praising its nostalgic throwback to classic first-person shooters of the 90s, while others criticize its lack of originality and dated graphics. Overall, if you are a fan of the first-person shooter genre and enjoy games with a sci-fi setting, you might find Phobos 2089 worth checking out.
I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
You know I'm always honest. There ain't no way I'm ever stopping.
I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah. If I want it, gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Frontline Commando 2 is a mobile third-person shooter game developed by Glue Mobile. The game is a sequel to Frontline Commando and is set in a futuristic world where the player takes on the role of a skilled soldier tasked with completing missions and taking down enemies. The gameplay involves completing a series of missions that become progressively harder as you advance through the game. Players are able to choose from a range of weapons and gear to help them complete their missions. The game also features a cover system that allows players to duck behind objects and avoid enemy fire. Frontline Commando 2 also has a multiplayer mode where players can team up with friends and take on other players in battles.
You know I'm always honest. There ain't no way I'm ever stopping.
I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
I'm always flirting with pain. She like to hurt me and maim. I'm always working to change, but she's still lurking the same. I keep on building a dynasty while the haters be trying me, but they hate from inside. You see, hate themselves in society, so I let them speak quietly while my actions speak wider. See, they be hiding in privacy with the screen. Oh, the irony to hate someone who's trying to be whatever they would like to be. We all feel the anxiety. We make our own rivalries. Yo, so where is all the positivity? I feel like we all just hate on everything, it's killing me. Thoughts build quick, causing different possibilities. Negative thoughts will cause different disabilities. So do better, work hard under pressure. If you got no time, work smarter than ever. Don't ever let them tell you that you can't never say never. And turn your
Modern
mind
Combat
to
3 Fallen Nation is a first-person shooter game developed and published by Gameloft. It was released in 2012 for iOS, Android, and Windows Phone, and is the fourth installment in the Modern Combat series. The game features a campaign mode that takes place in a near-future setting where a group of terrorists known as the Phoenix Group have stolen nuclear warheads and are threatening to use them on major cities around the world. The player assumes the role of various soldiers from the United States, as well as a character named Edward Page, who is a former United States Army sergeant turned mercenary working for the Phoenix Group. In addition to the campaign mode, Modern Combat 4 also features a multiplayer mode that allows players to compete against each other in various game modes, such as Team Deathmatch, Capture the Flag, and Free-for-All.
I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders, now we ain't out here moving rocks. We out here here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized. We out here making posters and we ain't got nothing to hide. We move forward like soldiers. You better wake up for the pay stub or you'll pay up. Don't make love to the game, bruh. Fuck the game up. Change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness. Famous for the way up. Play the game, bruh.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
You know I'm always honest. There ain't no way I'm ever stopping.
I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm
Star Warfare 2 Payback is a sci-fi shooter game developed by Frere Games for mobile devices. The game is set in a distant future where humanity is threatened by an alien invasion, and the player takes on the role of a space marine fighting to defend the human race. The game features various game modes, including single-player campaign, co-op mode, and multiplayer mode. In the campaign mode, the player must complete a series of missions to progress through the story, while in co-op mode, up to 4 players can team up to take on challenging missions together. The multiplayer mode allows players to battle against each other in various arenas. The game features a wide range of weapons, from traditional guns to sci-fi energy weapons, and players can upgrade and customize their weapons to suit their playstyle. The game also features a variety of enemies, from small drones to giant bosses, and players must strategize and use their weapons wisely to defeat them.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top,
Yo,
yeah.
no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making
So,
posters, and we
those
ain't
are the
got
top
nothing
8
to hide.
offline FPS Android games that we recommend in this video. Thank you for watching this video. I hope our recommendations can be useful, and see you in the next video.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
You know I'm always honest. There ain't no way I'm ever stopping.
I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top,
I'm always
yeah.
flirting with pain. She like to hurt me and maim. I'm always working to change, but she's still lurking the same. I keep on building a dynasty while the haters be trying me, but they hate from inside. You see, hate themselves in society, so I let them speak quietly while my actions speak.